game is all about love. And so touchdown! Yes, that's love. But love hurts when hosting the city of brotherly love. Tonight, there's no love lost at Lambeau.
Yeah. Yeah.
Since he took over in 2019, it's year number 7 for him as the head man with the pack. 75 wins as the Green Bay Packers head coach. Moments ago, Philadelphia won the toss. They defer. Green Bay's ball to start the night. Elliott will kick it away. A 33-degree night. Wind is definitely involved. Makes it feel like 26 here tonight.
That work.
This is Savion Williams. And the rookie Williams just tiptoeing down the sideline and a good return. 33-yard return, and Jordan Love and this offense will set up shop. These are the numbers through week number 9, and he is in the top 7 around the National Football League. That completion percentage would be a career high.
He's played really well. I think the only real negative when you watch him is what we saw last week. When they're struggling in a ball game, he tends to get a little impatient and wants to force the ball down the field. They've been able to hit some of those deep balls, but overall, he has had a really nice 2025.
319, what's up? Josh Jacobs will carry to start the night. First play from scrimmage.
There go, Josh. Shout out to the 18, man. Make sure y'all double tap that screen for me.
We will show you the names and the faces with their 2 tackles, Walker and Tom, 2 guys they drafted on the 3rd day of the draft back in 2022. And the backs and receivers, we highlight Christian Watson right there in the middle. It's his 3rd game back, coming off that torn ACL. And Luke Musgrave is at tight end after the injury to Tucker Kraft. Here's Jacobs out of the backfield.
Still for him.
Gets a first down for Green Bay. Got around it.
Still for him.
Turned it into a 6-yard catch and run. And here's the defense. They are really good. And most of them went to Georgia. That's right. That's the group up front. Here are the linebackers, Jalen Phillips. They just added him from Miami. And in the secondary, really good.
Jalen Phillips played for all the Eagles.
They didn't waste any time getting Jalen Phillips in the ball game. He started tonight. There was questions as to what exactly his role might be. But he came right out with the starting group. He's been on the field the entire time.
Jacobs bends it back, and on first down, there's not a lot of room out.
Come on, let work.
Jalen Phillips, who was with defensive coordinator Vic Fangio in Miami in 2023, was a deadline deal that they made with the Miami Dolphins. He's in the final year of his rookie deal, and he's a guy, Troy, who, when he has been healthy, has been one of the best in rushing the quarterback.
Yeah, and he played for defensive coordinator Vic Fangio a couple of years ago back in Miami, and he was off to a heck of a start that year as well before he got injured. So there's familiarity with the defensive coordinator, and that only helps him.
Here's Jacobs. Pretty good run.
Oh boy, Jacob, tote now.
Blankenship makes the stop.
Well, this offensive line for the Green Bay Packers, they've had a few offensive line combinations coming into this game, but this is the 5th game that they've had all 5 starters in the lineup. There were questions coming in as to whether or not Aaron Banks, the left guard, would make the start. He left last week's game with a neck stinger. He is in the lineup, and because they've gotten healthier in that offensive line, we've seen the production of Josh Jacobs go up over the previous 4 games.
They're down in 3. Jacobs has picked up. See where they put it down. With the mark, he looks to be just short. And this will be an early decision.
They running that boy too much.
And the decision is quick. They go right back to the line of scrimmage, and Love will take it and get it. They say, there you go. There's your tush push.
They didn't waste any time. I thought initially there might be a little movement on that left side. Thought there might have been a little bit of an early movement, but by Walker was looking to see if the official was going to catch it, but they didn't. Here he is. Yeah, you see the movement. Definitely a shotgun start there on that bottom of the screen, the left side of the O-line.
Nick Sirianni is working that official near him on the sideline, but they missed it. Jacobs again. Obvious what they're deciding.
Around they gon' be in my home.
This time, Eagles stopped them for a gain of 1.
Yeah, there's no doubt that.
And shout out to the Six. Make sure y'all hit that like button.
And that's really Matt LaFleur and what he's about as well.
I don't live here no more. If I move around, they gon' get me in my home. The one you know to be around, not on my side. When it never did. Why would I lie? Big dog, who you got me? Look, nigga know you tried.
First 7 plays, 6 have been runs.
Throw it low.
Love's in trouble. Down he goes. Thrown to the ground by Jalix Hunt. And that is a big-time loss on second down. A loss of 14 on the sack.
Look at the boy Hunt.
Four-man rush here on Jordan Love.
Hey!
Flat, he could have taken right away. He also had Dobbs, but for whatever reason, he gets off.
Yeah, Dobbs was open.
Emmanuel Wilson, the running back, and the four-man rush gets home. And they haven't been able to get home.
See?
With the sack.
I'd rather have Jordan Love than Aaron Rodgers.
Indicative of the pressure that they've been able to apply on the quarterback.
They're down at 20. Love gonna air it out for Watson. It's not there. And with Mitchell defending, it falls to the grass.
4th and 20.
Promising drive to start the night for the Packers with that sack by Hunt. The drive basically comes to an end, and Quinyon Mitchell, as good as there is.
Look at that bull jump.
He is as good as there is.
Mitchell, get up. Ain't nothing wrong with you.
Had a heck of a season and was good last year as well. That is a big loss if he's not able to.
Never did. Why would I lie? Big dog, who got me? No, he tried.
He gets tended to.
Well, at the deadline, not only
6'4", 193.
Jalen Phillips, he also brought in Michael Carter, more of the slot corner, and Jair Alexander, the former Packer, who is inactive and not even with the team in Green Bay tonight. So they will continue to check on Quinyon Mitchell. And he's up, able to get over to the sideline, take a break before 4.
I'm in a Bentley, me and my youngest son. He too young to understand, but we still having our one-on-one. I think I love him, defending every day. God, come and take me out this side of the road. Move around and they gon' be in my home. Big dog, who you got me up, nigga? No, he tried.
The medical tent to get
Ugh.
further after being able to pop up and jog off the field, so that was a good sign. As we'll get the punch here for Daniel Whelan after a 9-play, 12-yard drive because of that sack. It took over 5 minutes off the clock. Whelan. Sideways spin. And a fair catch by Xavier Gibson. And so here comes the offense for the Philadelphia Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl 59 MVP. And here are the numbers. This was a team to go back to what we talked about in the open. Troy, a little more under center, a little more play action, better ground game in that win their last time out against the Giants.
Yeah, they looked a little bit more like the Eagles team that we witnessed all last year with Saquon Barkley and his breakout game against the Giants. You mentioned the under center personnel groupings that they've done. It's a new wrinkle that Kevin Patullo has kind of gone with the last couple of games that they've had to try to simplify the defense and also kind of expand some of the things they've been doing within the run game. Here he is under center here.
So right out of the gate, as Barkley picks his way over the left side, it's 3. There was some thought, Troy, that maybe
Big dog, who? Nick, what they do?
from scrimmage because the Green Bay Packers
Niggas know he tried.
center the percentage. The first 6 games compared to the last 2 kind of started the second half of that game in Minnesota. The Packers, the organization that spearheaded the effort to try to ban the tush push. It ended up 2 votes short. And so it remains at 2nd and 7. Play clock at 1. Hurts able to complete. A.J. Brown is going to be a yard short of the first down.
Well, the one thing they wanted to avoid, they're going to have here on the third play of the game, and that is a 3rd and short. So, see if they do get into the tush push and pick it up that way and what they might do. But that'll be the key as they get closer to midfield and throughout this ball game, trying to handle that. It's a real challenge then for a defense, knowing that there's a opportunity for them to execute this play that they do so well.
That's a long 3rd and 1.
Taking a little bit wider than normal and get a nice pickup on 3rd down of 1 and 3.
Yeah, he takes it and he goes to the left side, and there's some variations that they run off of this. And you see the early movement. I thought they were offsides at the snap in real time, and this is what becomes debatable across the league with the officiating and how that's being handled.
Landon Dickerson, the left guard, left way early, but it was not picked up by the officiating crew. And so 1st down is the result, and now a toss to Barkley for 3.
Well, Green Bay, they got theirs. They were early when they went for it on the quarterback sneak with Jordan Love, and now the officials reciprocate. Clearly, Dickerson is across the line and moving before the ball's ever snapped.
Cam Jurgens is the normal center for the Eagles, missing the 2nd straight game now with a knee injury. So Brett Toth makes his 5th NFL start back-to-back games at center.
And they bring in the extra lineman as they have so often here over the last 2 games, Fred Johnson.
Barkley daylight. And a quick carry out to the 40. McKinney on the tackle, but a carry of 15.
Barkley, daylight.
Well, Saquon Barkley, as we mentioned, he hasn't had the year, he hasn't had the big runs, but it's not because of him. He still gets more than what's blocked, and you give him a crease like this, and look, he's all the way up on the safety before he's even...
That's what's up. That's what's up. You and Nico doing the same thing. Huh. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat.
Saquon Barkley obviously is the bell cow, but Bixby, he's a powerful back. He's capable of taking it the distance at any given moment as well.
Second down and 5. Hurts to the sideline. Smith. A little bit of contact with Carrington Valentine. No flags are thrown. It's third down and 5.
Well, this is one of the things that Jeff Hafley, the defensive coordinator, talked about. You're going to see Carrington here, as you talked about, and he's sitting on the route. And this pass rush is so good that that's what he wants to see more of, because the quarterbacks just simply cannot hold on to the ball very long with this pass rush led by Micah Parsons.
Parsons across from Lane Johnson. Third down and 5. They shut this play down. Carl Brooks is indicating he thought Philadelphia moved. First flag of the game. We'll hear from Clay Martin.
It's got to be a false start because the offense moved and the defense.
False start. Offense number 68. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
So that's Clay Martin. You heard from Russell York. He got it right, and the false start is going to back it up 5. And it's Mailata who he almost went in to indicate that Green Bay was moving, and it cost Philly 5. It's third down and 10. From Parsons. Hurts out to his right. Time running out. Pass caught. What a grab by Shipley. That's a first down for Philly. Well, that's just a beautiful play by Hurts and Shipley.
It is, because the Packers, they showed blitz, and then before the snap, they pulled out and they played coverage, and yet here they come, as we talked about, 4-man pass rush. They're able to get the pressure. Then on Jalen Hurts with pursuit from Micah Parsons, he delivers a great throw to Shipley, who creates some separation, knowing his quarterback was looking for a place to go with the football.
Ninth play of the drive, and across midfield they go, as Barkley is brought down by Quay Walker.
Well, they again bring in Fred Johnson, number 74, the 6th offensive lineman, and that's part of that package show that they started a couple of games ago against the Minnesota Vikings, and he gets in the game about 20 snaps. And he's a good player, number 1, so they don't really lose too much. They present this personnel grouping that's ready for run, but they got some play-action pass that's been real effective also.
Now 3 tight ends in the game. And Barkley gets it. Got as much as he could. Sorrell is in on the tackle, along with Edger and Cooper. And a gain of 3. Third down coming up.
Look at this third down defense for Green Bay. They have really excelled at getting off the field. And defensively, they were really good last year in Hafley's first year as defensive coordinator. This year, they've been as good or better in just about every category. There's a look at them. And the only thing they haven't done as well is create takeaways. But they have really owned this down this year.
Third down and 5 over the middle. Another first down for Philly. And a completion to Devontae Smith for 8.
So they're a heavy zone defense, and when you play zone in these type of situations, as Devontae Smith comes off the ball, he just gets right in front of the linebackers. Edger and Cooper, he's dropping back, trying to get underneath anything in the intermediate zone. Pretty easy completion and conversion.
Hurts flushed out to his left, throws to the sideline. A.J. Brown makes the break. First possession of the night, and the Eagles are 3 for 3 converting third downs. And a gain of 7 on this completion to A.J. Brown.
Well, Micah Parsons, he hasn't gotten home yet, but Jalen Hurts certainly looks he's back there, because he's been getting in the backfield pretty consistently here on this drive.
2 pressures already tonight, and none in their loss here at home against Carolina last Sunday. 2nd and 3. Shipley just drove it for the first down. And a strong run by the second-year player from Clemson.
This is a pretty nice drive for Philadelphia. You know, you talk about some of the inconsistencies that they've had this year, at least the way they started the year. You know, they went against some really good defensive units in the first few weeks of the season with Kansas City and Los Angeles, Tampa Bay, Denver. But to be on the road in a really meaningful game tonight, this is a nice way to start offensively.
Parsons on the sideline. Barkley back in the game for the Eagles. Play action. Hurts has all day. And now just has to throw it away. Good coverage on the back end by these Packers. As Hurts had plenty of time, but nowhere to go.
Yeah, a really good job. I like the secondary in general. I especially like these safeties. You can see what Jalen Hurts was kind of looking at. Just nowhere to go with the football. They're trying to move the pocket. Didn't fool the Packers. They're locked up. And this is the one thing when you look at the Philadelphia Eagles, when Hurts gets outside the pocket, which is a lot, you don't see a lot of guys in green helmets really doing much to create separation to give them a place to go with the football.
Parsons still on the sideline, 2nd and 10. Barkley over the right side, not much. Got a couple. Devontae White, who has stepped up front for the Green Bay defense, battling through a knee injury, was in on the tackle. We're already under a minute and a half to go in this opening quarter. Each side has had a possession. It's 3rd down and 8 for this Philly offense and the coordinator, Kevin Patullo.
A good matchup between Kevin Patullo and Jeff Hafley. You got to be real patient. Patullo does, as well as Jalen Hurts against this unit.
Hurts going to take it. Quarterback run all the way, and he's got a first down. Ball comes out. Keyshawn Nixon has got it for Green Bay. McKinney was in on the tackle. And we'll see. Here it is. Here's a look. Knees are up. Arm is not down. That's a fumble.
It sure is. Cooper, he comes in, he punches right at it. These guys, they haven't gotten a lot of takeaways, as I talked about it a little bit ago. And the Eagles, they simply have not turned the ball over this year. They have the fewest turnovers in the league. But Cooper comes in and punches it out.
A fumble recovered by the Packers. It's 1st down and 10. Timeout on the field.
And with that, we'll take a break. That is fumble and turnover for Jalen Hurts. And just their 4th turnover of this season. Green Bay ball, no scores.
Whopper, Wednesday, $3.99. Whopper on Wednesday, $3.99. Wait, what did you say? For real? Seriously? Have it your way.
Doors bring us together. A dedicated Fidelity advisor can help you open those doors.
10 cents, don't forget.
I'm so ready to take over.
With a comprehensive plan to help grow and protect your wealth for generations. Doors were meant to be opened.
With more features to keep your account safe and secure. Northwest Bank is here for what's next.
Good dog.
Before and after. Before and after. If you have a before kitchen, now's the time to call Kitchen Saver and get a beautiful after. With our custom cabinet renewal process, you can have a brand new kitchen within 3 to 5 days. We're so confident in our products that we'll back it all, labor and materials, with our 10-year limited warranty. Claim our special offer and become a satisfied customer today.
ESPN's Monday Night Football brought to you by Call of Duty Black Ops 7, available November 14th, rated M for mature. Burger King, you rule. Progressive, get coverage you can count on with home and auto at progressive.com. And Lowe's knows Sunday hits different when you've earned it. As always, this time of year, we salute our country's military veterans, past and present, including the 17 members of our crew who served in our nation's armed forces.
My fault. I'm back.
Thank you all for your service.
Boy, we sure do. We can't thank them enough.
Just awesome. And today, by the way, part of our crew here on this cold night.
My fault. I'm back. I had to do something.
It's a ball on the ground. Love was trying to
What they do, Nico?
handoff to Jacobs, and the ball ends up on the ground. This is the 13 for Green Bay. Now Jalen Corner, of course, he can 13 for Green Bay. Now Jalen Corner, of course, he can be a game record as well. We talked about what Mike Parsons is capable of.
I'm in a bend, me and my youngest son. He too young to understand, but we still having our one-on-one.
Again of that takeaway by the Packers defense. That's just their 6th takeaway on the
Key,
year.
when you thugging when you playing dumb.
4 games. So it is picked up, and it was a timely one with the Eagles in scoring position.
They're down at 13. Love out to his right.
Look, you gotta run that hoe.
His tight end Musgrave, and they're going to mark him just short of first down yardage.
I'm gonna say,
That's how the first quarter will come to a close.
I'm gonna say they gave him first down.
Fourth down when we come back. The Green Bay Packers, a scoreless first in the books at Lambeau here in Week 10.
Hey, co-pilot. How do I go there? What sort of dress is this thing out on it?
I'm doing all right.
That's the HyperX Quadcast 2S.
I hate writing about myself. Help me turn my portfolio into a bio.
Inspired by her cat Ziggy, Jenna's
Okay.
dirty, warm, and wild colors.
When his last match? Ain't it ain't sometime in December?
Can you show me how?
Show me that visual.
Oh, that's nice.
What would you like me to do next?
How about that 2 for $25? You get 1 app and 2 entrees, like our new grilled cheese cheeseburger. Sound good, anyway?
Yeah, when his last match? Ain't it sometime in December or something?
Applebee's 2 for $25. 1 app and 2 entrees.
This holiday season and all year long, Lowe's partners with local communities and our 26,000 veteran associates to bring hope to those who need it most. Plus, our everyday military discount helps veterans do more with less. Because serving those who served us is how we make a lasting impact.
All right, bet.
So I was at the Chase Sapphire Lounge and I saw a burger on the menu. I took a bite and I was...
I'm in a bend, me and my youngest son. He too young to understand, but we still having our one-on-one. Tell me, I see. Thursday night.
Had to go to break at the end of the first quarter. You see the backside of Jordan Love goes down where he is a half yard short of a first down, so it's 4th down with the ball just outside the Green Bay 45, and the Packers are going to go.
Yeah, well, analytics would tell you to go for it, and I get the world we're in now in the National Football League. I like the defense, but then Philadelphia went right down the field and took the takeaway to keep them from scoring. But you're setting Philadelphia up awfully nice if you're not able to get this. See if they can keep them jumping off sides, as both teams have already.
The left guard moved again early. That was Banks. And this time they threw the flag.
False start. Offense number 65. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
So they missed 2, but they get this one, and that's going to make the punt team come out.
You can see there he is, left guard as the helmet's moving, Banks, and they did catch this one. And it's one thing if you're the Eagles and you can't hear with the crowd noise, but playing here at home, you see Matt LaFleur makes that decision, and now there is no decision. You got to punt the football.
So that takes away the opportunity to go for it, and a punt from Daniel Whelan with Xavier Gibson waiting deep.
Who y'all got winning?
For Philadelphia back at his
Eagles or the Packers?
Line drive punt. Gibson fields it at the 4. And fights his way to the 21. Good return by Gibson of 17 yards after a 55-yard punt.
Yeah, who y'all got winning? Eagles or Packers?
Jalen Hurts and his offense went 16 plays, 77 yards, a drive that took over 8.5 minutes with no points as he lost his second fumble of the season. And it's a first down for Philadelphia with the ball sitting at their own 21. Barkley, and he lost yardage. Clay Walker back there to make the stop, and a loss of 3.
Well, Jordan Mailata, the left tackle, number 68, he trips, and he's the one who basically makes the block. The tackle there on Barkley.
Oh, shoot.
He was trying to get in, and Big Mailata was in the way, so he had nowhere to go.
Seen a couple of slips here tonight by the Eagles.
Okay.
Second down and 13 as a result.
I like the Packers. I like the Packers.
Eagle losing his footing, a loss of 1.
Yeah, and Joe, you and I, we called a lot of games here at Lambeau Field, and opponents that come in here, they talk about how slick, especially a primetime game, a little moisture in the air.
Even though the Eagles got Saquon.
We've seen, as you said, a few people slip now on consecutive plays. It is a factor.
Third down and 14. They're going to hand to Shipley. 4th down. Javon Bullard, who has really settled into that slot corner spot for Green Bay, brought him down after a gain of 7.
Yeah, he really has, Joe. He's been a good player for them. He's a safety by trade. They put him in there, and he's the nickel, and he's good for those reasons right there. That he's a physical player. He's really good in run support. He's good coming off the edge. Maybe you give up a little bit in coverage, but he has played.
What they do?
A lot of guys on this defense have played well.
Romeo Dobbs is back, waiting for the punt from Brayton Mann.
That's what's up. That's what's happening. What they do, Nick? Welcome back.
Inside the 15. Can't get to the 25. And a return of
Hey, Squid, make sure you hit that like button for me. Make sure you double tap the screen for me.
for the Packers. A fast-paced first half. Still no score.
We should be at 8. If you don't mind. God, come and take me out this side of the room. Hold on real quick. That more 27. That career team. That more 27. That career team 27. Everybody coming in here, please hit the like button to show love to Nardo. Yes, sir, Nico. I mean, Nick. Everything free, man. If I get at least 25 to 30 likes on a stream, 25 to 30 likes on the stream, I'll do a $50 cash out giveaway. No, $20 cash out giveaway. If I get 25 to 30 likes on the stream, $20 giveaway. $20 cash out giveaway.
Vegas, the Raiders hosting the Cowboys at 8 o'clock Eastern on ABC and ESPN with Peyton and Eli on ESPN2. Coverage kicks off with Scott Van Peltz and the Monday Night Countdown crew at 6 Eastern. This game in Lambeau here in Week 10 on November the 10th is scoreless. Third possession for the Packers with the ball at their own 22.
They're not going under like a mofo.
Jacobs bends it back. And a strong
25 to 30 likes. I'm giving out. I'm giving out a $20 cash out giveaway.
Pretty significant blood on his left knuckle. Of course, now he's got a hand warmer. I don't blame him. But they were trying to clean it up a little bit after that last drive, and LaFleur checked on him. He said, of course, he's good to go, and thankfully it's not his throwing hand.
Facts, Nick and Nico.
Likely picked that up on that third down run where he came up half a yard short. And the false start, punt, bringing out by Philly. Jacobs again. And a nice
Oh, he got tripped up.
first down. Got a good block from tight end Josh Wiley, who is up off the practice squad after the injury to Tucker Kraft.
They also get a good block here by Malik Heath, number 18. He seals the edge. You got Wiley, who was picked up, and you see the running lane then that he has. They haven't run as much two tight ends here in this game tonight compared to what they've done in other games. Of course, Packers fans know they lost Tucker Kraft, and outside of Jordan Love, Kraft probably their best offensive player and was playing outstanding. Yards after catch, he's really good as a run blocker as well. So a big weapon lost in this offensive arsenal.
On first down, Jacobs gets a couple. Tucker Kraft is as good as it gets at the tight end position. He's in year number 3, third-round pick from South Dakota State. You see where he ranks on this team with his catches, leading the team in receiving yards and receiving touchdowns toward his ACL last week. Great piece on Tucker and his very close family on Monday Night Countdown. And as Matt LaFleur told us, it's not just the stats. It's what he does in the run game, too.
Yeah, he's a complete tight end. You don't see a lot of those types of guys. There are those guys, and I could name them, but not a lot of them across the league.
Jacobs had a away
The boy ain't getting
from Jomo
nowhere.
in the backfield, but ends up losing one. Jomo was able to get through in a blink, and that brings up third down.
Yeah, he sure did, and he just was able to beat Aaron Banks right off the line. And Ojomo, he has been a nice player. He came on last year and has done a lot of really good things this season, and this defense is only going to get better. We talk about some of the
I need to start doing. I need to start doing vlogs and junk.
They're a defense on the rise.
They're down at 8. That's short of first down yardage as the catch is made by Musgrave. And again, it's fourth down, and it's going to be fourth down at about 2.5. They've gone for it once and made it. We're going to go for it again, and then they had the false start, and they're going to go for it here, it appears, or at the very least try to draw Philadelphia offside.
Well, this is where they were when they were going for it last time before the false start. Analytics says go.
This is where Patrick Mahomes likes to say, this never
Offense number 10. 5-yard penalty. Fourth down.
And then run a play, which he did against the Raiders, I believe, a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I'd like to see Jordan Love try that. You know, there was a time, as we know, that you're on your own side of the 50. There's no way you're going for it. You'd lose your job. And what analytics has done has just brought in another element for coaches to be second-guessed on. It started when they allowed the two-point conversion. Used to,
and announcers, by the way.
And yeah, us too. You know, we're always left up here kind of going, well, we'll see.
I feel old. There's a punt by Whelan with Gibson over his head and into the end zone. 59-yard punt.
Jelly Bean, what they do? My day going good. How your day going? I'm in that bed to me and my youngest son. He too young to understand, but we still having our one-on-one. You must got a cold. You must got a cold or something. Yeah, you must got a cold or something. Hold on. We back. What happened?
Christian Watson, which would have been a first down. He just didn't hold it and allow him to clear. We'll get to that after this play.
Well, I hope you feel better, Jelly Bean.
Play action hurts. A lot of room in front of him. Throws back across the field and is able to complete it to Goddard. Dangerous throw. And in the end, it's complete. Quay Walker had a shot at it and a gain of 7 back to that play.
Well, there's Christian Watson, and then you're going to see Reed Blankenship right here at safety, and he's the one looking up Watson as he comes off the
Hey.
He runs that inside breaking route. He's open right in the middle of the field, and this is Matt LaFleur after he saw it on the tablet. Brought up the 4th down when they elected to try to draw him off sides, but ultimately punted the football.
He's still back there. With his defense on the field defending a 2nd down and 2. Hurts good protection over the middle.
All right, yeah, get you some rest, Jelly Bean.
Nixon said no. 3rd down and 2. So really nice job by Keyshawn Nixon because he was beat. You're going to see him come from the right side of the screen, and Keyshawn Nixon is beat on the route. And yet, here he comes. He dives in and lays out and makes a play on the football. Really good job. I thought initially Hurts was going to try to take a deep shot. He had a chance if he wanted to take one. But just really good defensive breakup. Mason already has a fumble recovery.
But we still having our one-on-one. When you thuggy when you playing dumb.
Jeff Hafley, he wants these guys challenging him because, as I mentioned, the pass rush is just so good. Quarterback in general cannot hold the ball, or at least cannot anticipate that he's going to be able to hold the ball. And on that possession, really good secondary play, jumping the football.
Coaching defense.
Do, re, mi.
For 4 years as head coach at Boston College before coming back to the pros. His 2nd year with the Eagles. And the punt from Brayton Mann. Eagles back-to-back 3 and outs, and this is a shot. It checks up after crossing midfield, and it is going to roll dead near the 40.
Yeah.
It's a 30-yard punt. I don't know if somebody got a hand on it, but it came off real funny. Back-to-back 3 and outs by the Philadelphia Eagles. In this secondary, Valentine saying I was oh so close. Here's that punt by Mann. Only 30 yards. Nobody got a hand on it.
He just ain't even kick that mofo. He ain't even kick that mofo. He ain't even put a little bit of ump on that mofo. He too young to understand, but we still having our one-on-one. That tree. He thought so y'all come to get me. Huddle. Give me my home. The ones you know to be around, not on my side. I never did. Why would I lie? Big dog who? We back.
7 is City Stadium, 69th year. It's been home to the Pack. It's bigger and better every year. Passes broke out. Quinyon Mitchell, who was
Yeah, this game definitely going under.
able to knock that away from Romeo Dobbs. And Jordan Love has started this game 2 for 5 for 12 yards. This is the 4th possession for Green Bay. First 3 times they had to punt.
Well, it's a game like Matt LaFleur expected it to be, and when we talked to him, what did he say? He said, we've got to be patient, and we've got to make it a dirty game. And a lot like the way Carolina did in that game against the Packers last week, knowing that it's not going to be easy. It's going up against the Super Bowl defending champions. It's going to be a tough night.
Manuel Wilson over the right side on that pitch. Third down coming up, and this defense fired up, and Jalen Phillips is right in the middle of it.
Yeah, this is a nice play by Jalen Phillips. You're going to see what he's able to do. I mean, he just plays off the defender and then makes a big tackle. Not easy.
Took care of the tight end, John Fitzpatrick, now 3rd and 8. No 3rd down conversions, and that will continue as that ball is batted at the line of scrimmage. And it's 4th down. Pressure by Ojomo. 4th and 8.
You know, it's the defense in Philadelphia that has had their struggles defensively on 3rd downs. You see the pressure and gets in on Jordan Love, and this is an offense in the Packers that has been really good converting on 3rd downs really all year. Only once all season that they've been held below 40% conversion, and as you mentioned, Joe, here in this first half, they've yet to convert.
Ojomo got through, and Jalen Carter got his hand on that pass. It's 4th down, another punt by Wheeler. Gibson up to get it. Gets a couple of blocks, and the former New York Jet is able to get to the 26. 13-yard return after a 44-yard punt. 6.5 to go. And we continue on. Stadium.
You too. Pablo, what they do? Yeah, definitely about defense. I'm trying to see how can I do vlogs and jump.
In a sloppy first half for each offense, more credit to the defense. With
Big dog who?
on each side. The ball's hit the ground a couple of times. And longest play of the game, a 15-yard run by Saquon Barkley.
Bro, my jump.
Yeah, Joe, I think it has more to do with these defenses than anything the offenses are doing.
Here is Barkley, able to power and add to the end of that run and pick up 7. I mean, the numbers are Not much so far for Jordan Love and Jalen Hurts.
Well, if you're the Philadelphia Eagles, you know coming in that the Packers just simply do not give up big plays. And that's what makes it challenging. When you're facing a defense that doesn't give up big plays, and they're as good as the Packers are on getting off the field on third down, you just got to hang in there, and you've got to hope your own defense does what the Eagles defense has been doing, keeping the score down.
Barkley able to get a first down out to the 40. Flag is down, actually 2. And Lane Johnson, the 6-time Pro Bowl right tackle, is slow to get up.
Boy, he gets clipped right at the end by Evan Williams. He's locked up, and Evan Williams, the safety, comes flying in there, and it looked like he might have got him right on the knee.
He's playing as well as he ever has, which is saying a lot.
And here's a look. Here comes Evan Williams right there on that left knee.
There are fouls by both teams on the play. Illegal shift, offense number 11. During the run, holding, defense number 95. Penalties offset, replay second down.
So not a good sight for the Eagles, seeing their stud right tackle limp away.
No, what a career he has had now in his 13th season, and he's been battling through injuries this year. These guys battle through them every year. You see him limping off, not a good sign, but he's been the ringleader for that offensive group for quite some time.
So Fred Johnson, who Troy has highlighted a couple of times because he's been that jumbo offensive lineman, the extra man, now takes
We one away from 10. We one life away from 10. Like I said, if we get 25 to 30 lights, matter of fact, 30 lights. 30 lights. 30 lights. If we get 30 lights, I'm doing the cash out giveaway.
Barkley, a similar looking play, gets a yard. And it'll be third down and short with under 5.5 to go in the half. So it is Kevin Patullo on the Eagles sideline, squaring off against Jeff Hafley up here. Third down and 2. Bigsby in the game. He doesn't get it. Hurts. There's contact and flags. Evan Williams was defending Dallas Goedert. The pass was high. And I think that's what the Packers are going to argue, that pass wasn't catchable.
Yeah, let's take a look at it because there is contact before the ball arrives. There's the contact.
Pass interference. Defense number 33. Stop foul.
Oh!
Immediately, Matt LaFleur started putting his hand over his head like that pass was too high.
It's close. I mean, it's one of those judgment calls. I think it was a little high as well. I'm not sure he would have been able to make that catch. But it was in the vicinity. I don't know that the official really was left with much of a choice.
Yeah, Troy, they'll usually give him a little room for error, especially when he hooks him and prevents him from getting out to the ball.
Yeah, I might slide to the gym tomorrow.
He's a first down by penalty. And they shut this one down as Mailata.
Slide to the gym by Leo.
Offense number 68. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Second time it's been called on Mailata.
You could hear Jalen Hurts at the line of scrimmage. He was checking the plays. We see Lane Johnson go in to the locker room, and it's hard to do. It's hard to hold these offensive linemen at the line of scrimmage and check with as much crowd noise as there is here at the stadium.
Barkley slipped, able to keep his footing. Flag flies, and Barkley has his best of the night, but will it come back? And it will. It's a holding.
Offense number 64. 10-yard penalty. Replay the down.
Against the center, Brett Toth.
This junk is going nowhere.
Brett Toth, as you mentioned, Joe, he's making the start for Cam Jurgens. And that's a hold. Barkley comes in. They got Evan Williams, who's filling the gap, number 33. That's where Barkley wanted to go with the football. And as soon as he bounces it's hard on those guys. They feel the guy they're blocking start to try to get away, and the natural inclination is to grab.
First down and 25 as a result. The false start, then the hold. Bixby. Rashawn Gary on the tackle. And a 5 on the play.
Rashawn Gary, we haven't talked a whole lot about Michael Parsons and what he's capable of doing, but this was a defense that was going to be relying on Kenny Clark. They were going to have a lot of simulated pressures. They didn't have that one dominant pass rusher, but they do now with Michael Parsons. But Rashawn Gary has been the guy, because when he's in these situations on passing downs, he gets a lot of those one-on-one looks. Here's Michael Parsons at the bottom.
Hurts, quick throw. Ball comes out quick. Smith. One tackle away as he tried to get away from Evan Williams of turning that into a first down. Instead, he gets 9.
Well, that was close to being a really nice play. It was a good job. The Eagles are a team, they don't run a lot of these types of screens compared to other teams around the league. He gets the ball out quick, and, Evan Williams, he's been all over the field tonight.
But now it's up to Hurts. Fakes the toss, slides, 4th down. Parsons got a running start on that snap, and a gain of 4 brings up 4th down.
Yeah, it's, I'll tell you, boy, playing quarterback tonight is all you want. With these pass rushers that they have, and you just got to be patient, and it's not easy to do. Both of these quarterbacks, they like getting the ball down the field, and they're just simply not there. But this Packers secondary, I'm impressed with what they've done in this first half.
Man hits a line drive, flag on the play, and the ball checks out near the 8. A 49-yard punt, and the indication is it's against Green Bay, which will back them up even more. Now they're saying it's against Philadelphia. So initially they said against Green Bay. Now they're pointing Philadelphia's way, and he's asking LaFleur where he wants the penalty to be assessed.
Holding Philadelphia number 7. Green Bay has elected to enforce the penalty at the previous spot. Replay 4th down.
It's against Keely Ringo, and that's a big call, because instead of the ball being back at the 8, at least for now, they're going to make Philadelphia re-kick.
Yeah, you get some big returns sometimes when you make them re-punt. Here's a look at.
Are looking for that these days.
They're kind of looking for everything, aren't they?
So keeps Russell employed down there. 4th down and 17. And another effort by man, and this one is not as well hit. On a hop, Dobbs. Able to get up near the 32, maybe the 33, and what a difference after that penalty.
Yes, sir. I'm a boss. I'm a boss. I'm a boss. I'm a boss. Peter Crown. Anything. We going down. Crown. Fuel boss. You boss. Boomers.
Jordan Love so far just 2 completions. Neither one of them to a wide receiver. They are without Matthew Golden, their rookie. But this is the 3rd game back for Christian Watson. They can't get anything going downfield. So they're going to drop it off to Musgrave. A nice gain on the 1st down as Vaughn forces him out a gain of 8. Let's go down to Laura.
Well, Matt LaFleur's going to like that. We showed some of the frustration on the sideline. He's also spent a ton of time with Jordan Love just trying to figure out what would get his quarterback comfortable in this game to get something going as they feel the pressure building. Also, Love asking if he can work on communicating a little louder in the headset.
Here's a 1st down carry by Jacobs. And again, all this with the backdrop of having lost Tucker Kraft last Sunday.
Yeah, that is obviously a big loss, and he's the security blanket. He's the guy who the yards after the catch, and it happens, though. It's a good defense, as we know, and it is about sometimes getting the quarterback in some type of groove.
Here's Jacobs, and the tackle is made by Nakobe Dean with a gain of 5. Strong tackle by Nakobe.
Well, and Josh Jacobs, he's the other guy who's good after the catch. He's top 10 with running backs as far as catching the football and some of these checkdowns and making things happen. And the Packers now changing up the tempo a little bit, picking things up.
They have 3 timeouts left and a minute and a half. Love able to sneak through and get out of bounds with another Packer 1st down inside Philadelphia territory as he carries it for 8.
A nice job by Jordan Love. Not something he does a whole lot of, but he's certainly capable, as we see here. It opens up. He doesn't like what he sees down the field in the man coverage and just takes off and runs. This is a nice opportunity for Green Bay right here with under a minute to go in this half and come away with some points and hopefully run this clock down and not give the ball back to Philadelphia.
Bo Melton, who they switched from wide receiver to corner, has played some snaps on offense. He's out there right now. Play clock at 4. Love, Jacobs, good throw. Hit Jacobs in stride, and that will keep the clock running, and Matt LaFleur takes a timeout. The tackle by Nakobe Dean kept him in bounds. But a gain of 9.
Really great job by Jordan Love hitting him in stride, Joe, as you said.
42 seconds.
If you a boss, you a boss. Woke up in the hospital with my chick said. What y'all got going? Shout out to the 3. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't. Double tap the screen if you haven't, man. We been on that mug. What it is? An hour and 30 minutes. Let's get these views up, man. Let's get these views up, my man. Oh yeah, I gotta do that. I gotta start doing that.
Delicious. High five.
Together.
High five.
Well, we showed you the injury that happened with Lane Johnson getting rolled up on by Evan Williams. Last time the Eagles had the ball, he had to limp away. And then was carted out of the tunnel. Let's check in with Lisa for an update.
Yeah, Joe, they're calling it an ankle injury. They say that Lane Johnson is questionable to return, but when he limped by me, he looked to be in a considerable amount of pain as he left the field. And again, he needed help.
Yeah, and Lisa, the numbers are just crazy when he is out of the lineup for the Eagles compared to when he's in. He's such a big piece of what they do. Second down and 1 for the Packers. Sideline throw, a bobble but a catch by Romeo Doubs, and that'll stop the clock with a first down and 38 seconds left, a gain of 6.
Take a look at that. Yeah, it's a good job by him. Being able to secure the football, and what a player he is. You know, they picked up these 2 young receivers in the draft. Matthew Golden, one of those, who's not playing tonight. Savion Williams, the other they got in the 3rd round. Romeo Doubs, he was part of that 2 wide receiver draft in 22.
Extra man on the rush. Love able to sidestep for a moment, and now down he goes. Nolan Smith back on the active list with this game with the triceps injury. Able to make that play. We'll see where they put it down. Right back at the line of scrimmage.
There's still a 4-man rush, but and Jordan Love had some time. They're in man. There was really nowhere to go with the football, but he had time to get rid of the ball. And just nowhere for him to try
He
to
just ain't want to get rid of the mother
Kobe
sucker.
Well, it will go down as a sack. And now slow to get off the field is Elton Jenkins. Nolan Smith back active. He's going to get that sack. And now the center and 2-time Pro Bowler Elton Jenkins is walking off the field as he got his left leg pinned under his quarterback.
Well, Elton Jenkins, he made that move to center for them. Find out just how badly hurt he might be.
Sean Ryan will come off the bench. He made the first 4 starts of the year at right guard. And he will take over for the injured Elton Jenkins. We will give you a look from our Skycam, which is powered by Verizon. Remember, this possession and this drive got a boost from that special teams penalty on Keely Ringo, who was scheduled to start at the 8. Instead, it started at their own 32. And now here are the Packers at field goal range for Brandon McManus, but they want more. 31 seconds left, one timeout. Sean Ryan at center. Blitz. Love in trouble. Ain't able to get rid of the ball. Was it a fumble or a pass?
I think it might be a fumble, Joe. His arm was going forward, but the ball might have been out before that even happened.
N'Kobe Dean was in there, and let's take a look. He had Jacobs to his left. And yeah, that ball's out. That's a fumble.
That's a fumble.
And now they're trying to figure out who recovered it. They have not indicated who's on top of the ball.
They're still down there trying to sort through it.
Fly ball. And now each side has a fumble by their quarterback. And the Eagles take over, and Jalen Phillips ends up with a ball, the newest Eagle.
Yeah, both of these defenses have come up big when they needed to make a play. They both played well throughout this first half.
That's the second lost fumble of the year for Jordan Love. And here's the recovery with 50. Jalen Phillips able to get on top of it.
Phillips!
Good job by Big Fangio in this defensive unit. The Packers, they got into field goal range, and then they came after Jordan Love, and they put pressure on him the second time here, able to get the takeaway.
Both fumbles by the quarterback
Phillips
were inside field goal range for each team, and this is just my opinion, but this has been one of the more entertaining scoreless first halves I've ever witnessed.
Yeah, I would agree with that. These are usually I don't know what the word is, but they're usually not a whole lot of fun. But this has been compelling. If you like defensive football, you got to appreciate what both of these groups have done.
Now it's the Green Bay defense back to work on first down. Hurts out to his left. Under 20 seconds to go in the half, and Hurts is forced out of bounds. Eagles have all three of their timeouts as Carl Brooks made that play, and now just 16 seconds.
This game going under.
The pressure from Micah
This
Parsons
game going
coming up.
under the water.
He touches him. He's trying to lay up a little. He doesn't hit him with force. I think it's good no call.
Second down and 6. Hurts, Smith, incomplete. And now 11 seconds remain. There has not been an NFL game that was scoreless at halftime in the last 2 seasons. Not since 2023 when there were 2, and these two defenses are flexing their muscles tonight.
Well, Fred Johnson's in at right tackle, and the pressure from Rashawn Gary, and he pushes him right back into Hurts in the pocket because this is a heck of a route by Devontae Smith, one-on-one, and he gets the separation, but Hurts just unable to really get into the throw because of the pressure from Gary.
Get on the through
targets, 2 catches. Devontae Smith, 4 targets, 2 catches, and a handoff here to Shipley, which means that, well, now with 4 seconds left, they stop the clock. I was going to say they are willing to just head in at the half, but a timeout is taken on 4th down by Green Bay. And we'll welcome you inside the broadcast booth. I know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this isn't a compelling 0-0 game, but I think you said it coming in. These are 2 really good defenses that are showing just how good they are here tonight.
Yeah, both offenses as well. They've had their inconsistencies this year, but this
Big dog.
We expected kind of a heavyweight fight. We were down there on the field before the game. You could feel the energy in the stadium. I mean, both these teams understand what's at stake. I mean, they're both in races to try to get their playoff seeding, and right now it looks like this is a matchup between these 2 teams. Of course, they're going to see each other again more than likely when you get into the postseason. It's a matter of where this game might be played.
Philly keeping their offense out there. They will just let the clock expire on 4th down. this is a scoreless half in Lambeau.
Scoreless half.
And the first one on Monday Night Football since 2009, Browns and Ravens. Who can forget that game? And we are at the half. The Eagles will get the ball to start the second half, and we will send it down to Lisa Salters with Nick Sirianni.
Thank you, Joe. Nick, your defense is playing really well. What's slowing you down?
Yeah.
Thanks to Nick for stopping by, and the two teams will retreat to their locker rooms and get set for the second half in a game each side really, really wants here tonight at the end of week 10. Stay tuned.
Yeah, let the.
Comes up next.
Yeah, let them. Yeah, let them. Take a look at the score. There is none. There is no score. We 5 subs away. We 5 subs away from. We 5 subs away from 900. I ain't gonna lie, both teams playing good behind defense. No cap. This is a defensive game. This is a defensive game. Hey, I appreciate the 2 people who subbed up, man. What about the defensive game? 2 teams definitely playing good behind defense. Got my phone on the charger before the third. I mean, damn, I'm talking about before the third half, before the second half. 5 subs away from 900. I believe we can get the 1K subs before next year. I believe we can get the 1K subs before next year, before January. What y'all think? What y'all think? Basketball. We playing football. We playing football, not basketball. Oh, jump. My jump was on mute. I say, you say I got 10 lights. I still got 9. Cause he ain't changed yet. If I had 10 lights, it would have changed.
YouTube TV customers, don't miss what's coming to ABC and ESPN. Get the sports and shows you love back. Get ABC.
I would say, yeah, I don't know why I say 10 on y'all end, but not mine. Yeah, say 10 on y'all end, but not mine. Yeah, they're just acting goofy. Yeah, that just say 10. Nah, I mean, that don't just say 9 on mine. I don't know why it won't change. Yeah, probably. Oh, yeah, it'll change in a few. Hope so, anyway. Or it'll probably change when I hit 11 likes, but it's gonna say 10 on my end. All right, I'll be right back. I'm finna go get my water.
This holiday season, get game day ready at Target. Ready for the second half here in Lambeau. A moment ago, half the floor cut up with more coverage.
It's some offense going in the second half.
Well, yeah, that's the challenge right now with both teams, and we just got to keep doing it one play at a time. We got to get our pass game going. We've been running the ball decent at times. We just got to find a way to move the sticks.
We know they're going to make second half adjustments. How can your defense build off of that first half?
Yeah, just keep playing. That's what we talked about coming into this thing. It's going to be a fourth quarter fist.
Here's Brandon McManus.
John, what they do?
That is big Lane Johnson coming back out.
What they do, John?
Inbound, if there's any chance he can get back in the ballgame, you know he will.
There you go.
Shipley on the return.
There you go. We bite, baby.
Just how the Philadelphia Eagles are going to go about trying to get some.
It say 11 on y'all end.
Tell me, what do you expect to see from this Eagles?
Hey, your thing here.
The fact that we saw Lane Johnson come back out is a really good sign. That'd be
It say 11 on y'all end, or it say 10?
any game, but especially with this Packers pass rush. But I would expect the Eagles to kind of hit the reset button, go back, just try to establish the running game. That's their identity. That's who they are. That's what they came out doing to start this game.
Yeah, I don't know why YouTube. I don't know why YouTube do the jump.
Neither team has really been able to get the ball down the field.
Hey, yeah, this a defensive game for real.
Quarterbacks uncomfortable. So here they are, starting Johnson at right tackle and Lane Johnson on.
Yeah, this a defensive game for real. Can't nobody score.
You see the offense tonight, where they were through week 9. The points per game, obviously, no points here tonight. The yards per game, and again, it's credit to the defense as A.J. Brown, who has been.
And I gotta see why that joint. Do that. Like it say 11. Like it say It say 11 lights on y'all end, but 10 on mine.
Finds his target, Goddard, and he's got a first down. Isaiah McDuffie is there for Green Bay.
Well, you get the running game going a little bit, and then you get more.
I gotta see why that junk be saying that.
On the outside, and with their receivers, A.J.
Yeah, I got 10 lights, 9, but it say 11 on y'all end, don't it?
We talked about how aggressive these defensive backs again have been against these receivers. You know, maybe a quick.
Oh yeah. I'ma Google it. I know. Yeah, I'ma Google it. I gotta Google it when I get off here. Yeah, I gotta Google it when I get off here. Look at that dot.
Is the tight end Goddard, who has been really the most active on the outside.
Why this dot?
Catch number 3.
Great job by veteran tight end Dallas Goedert as he comes off in zone coverage. He comes out of it and he just sits it down. A lot of guys come out of that route and then they cover themselves back up.
You know you gotta show yourself, cause YouTube be on bullshit. Oh, he overthrew it.
Oh man, that's an opportunity there. If he's able to hit Calcaterra in
Make sure, make sure y'all follow my TikTok.
he gets into the middle of the field, and this is one that just gets away from Jalen.
Make sure y'all follow my TikTok.
You see him as he comes off the ball here. Nice release. They call that a switch release between the two tight ends, but not many of those have been available tonight to try to get a big
That's a spot 'em dot 'em. Spot 'em dot 'em.
Lane Johnson at right tackle.
Bro, I can't wait until I get good at this jump. For real. Once I get good at this jump, it's gonna be a route.
Quay Walker with the tackle, so 3rd and short.
You know, Saquon Barkley is so impressive, and if you just look at his numbers, you know, he's been having to answer these questions why he hasn't gotten going. You know, he hasn't had the real big.
Yeah, once I get good at this jump, it's gonna be a route.
40-yard runs, 50-yard runs. He had a big one 2 weeks ago. That was his biggest of the
You.
his first 100-yard game. But as I mentioned early in this game, whatever is blocked, he's always going to get more than what's there.
Packers have made 5 straight 3rd down stops. They don't do it here. Got it for the first down.
You.
Catch number 4 for Dallas.
I gotta see how to do that junk on the computer.
Good opening possession.
I'm gonna Google that junk too.
Nice job here as he gets into the flat, and Jalen Hurts delivers a good football. So this is a nice drive, much like what we saw the way that they opened up the ball game.
That drive was ended with a fumble. His quarterback has fumbled tonight and lost the fumble.
I'm moving around and they gon' me in my home. The ones you know to be around, not on my side. Parsons.
He's the one having to block Parsons. Parsons gets up the field. Hurts feels him, but because the inside protection is so good, he's able to step up. Nobody then there to contain. Jalen Hurts, as he so often does, picks up good yardage.
Lane Johnson still on the bench. Eagles are the first team tonight to take the ball into the red zone. 2nd down and 4. Bigsby right side. Quay Walker slings him down. Well, he's really become a good middle linebacker in the NFL.
Boy, he sure has. You're going to watch him, and this is where he has really gotten good. a lot of confidence. He hits this going downhill.
Who that number sale?
Brett Johnson, who's trying to get up. He's trying to get
Yeah,
up
that
to
number
make that
sale.
block. It was his responsibility, but Quay Walker just hits it so fast. No chance for Johnson to block him, and he's right in the backfield.
Fifth tackle of the night for Quay Walker. 2 for a loss on the play. That was a loss of 3.
That number sale. What y'all got going on though, man?
Play clock was at zeros.
Prior to any false starts, we had delay of game on the offense. 5-yard penalty.
That don't be, bro. My junk be tripping, bro. My junk say I got 0 view. My junk say I got 0 people in here. My junk be tripping.
It's 3rd and long, so you're kind of caught there in no man. If you're Jalen or Nick Sirianni, do you burn a time?
My junk be tripping. Now I say I got 1.
Picking up that first down, or do you take the yardage? And Sirianni elected to take the 5 yards and keep his timeout.
They're down to 12, and they run it with Shipley over the right side. It's 4th down.
Hey, chat, hold on.
Conservative play calling by the Philadelphia Eagles down here. A gain of 5, and now the field goal unit and Jake Elliott will try to provide the first.
So it's on YouTube end.
Yeah, 3rd and long after taking that penalty, and just as you mentioned, Joe, just playing it close to the vest, making sure they come up with some points.
Okay. Appreciate it, Amy. They need to hurry up and fix that junk.
7 for 9 on the year. He is able to knock it through.
3-0. Yeah, they need to hurry up and fix that junk. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I know I be having more likes than I be having. Yeah, I know I be having more likes than I be having. So I should have 11 likes. Yeah, I should have 11 likes because y'all got 11 likes on y'all end. You two need to fix that junk. Hold on, restroom break. I'm back. Y'all miss me? No, I'm playing. Hey, yeah, they do the same thing to Packers. I think they do it to everybody. Like when I be in Packers stream, he say he have 22 likes, and on our end that don't be like 23. I ain't gonna count. I'm trying to get like 22 likes. I'll be fine with 22 likes.
Big Banjo's dialed up some simulated pressures, four-man rush, and they come back with a five-man rush. And it's been a good group. And as I mentioned, this is a defense that's only going to get better. They've been able to get home on Jordan Love, and coming into this game,
If I get 22 likes, I'm good.
but it was not indicative of really the pressure that they've been able to get to quarterbacks.
Oh, that's real right there. Yeah, Jelly came through.
And this play will stand. It's a hold against Philadelphia. 20-yard
Jelly definitely came through.
Prior to the pass, holding. Defense number 33. Penalties decline. It's first down.
You know, we showed those highlights from the first half. Jalen Phillips had that fumble recovery, so much for easing him in. On the field for 22 of 28 snaps in that first half.
Yeah, no, they're going to get their money's worth when they make that trade, and they have, and he's done a nice job. There's that scissors route.
I want to change that. I want to change that, but then again, I don't.
Jacobs, full head of steam. Brought down by Dean, but
Yeah, I want to change that. Then again, I don't.
able to get 4. Let's go down to Lower Rutledge.
Well, Joe, the Packers starting center Elton Jenkins is officially out for the rest of this game with an ankle injury. We see Sean Ryan in there now. We had seen Jenkins carted off the field, so a new center in there for the Packers.
Yeah, and for Elton, he's bounced all over this offensive line over the years. He's a 2-time Pro Bowler. Ryan,
You say my basketball? Oh yeah, my workout stream definitely. Tomorrow I might be going to the gym. Yeah, tomorrow I might be streaming at the gym. Hopefully I can go. I mean I can go, but hopefully I have more people come in.
As I mentioned, Philadelphia, they have struggled on this down coming into this game, but the Packers just have not been able to sustain.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can go to the gym tomorrow. That's if I feel like going. That's if I feel like spending all that money. Cause I ain't got no wheels. I ain't got no wheels right now.
First down. Just his 14th catch. He was iffy during the week. He's missed the last couple of games with a bad calf. But he's good for 4 and a first down.
Yeah, I know Matt LaFleur, and talking with him, he was sure happy to get Dontavian Wicks back in the lineup after missing the last couple of games. And as he said, he's the enforcer. You know, he's a guy who now in his third year comes up with a big play there to finally move the sticks on third down.
In there without Matthew Golden. Their first round pick from Texas out with a bad shoulder. He injured it last week. Watch out. Jacobs is dropped by Jalen Hunt.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Now a tackle for a loss of 4.
Yeah, Rasheed Walker, the left tackle, he thinks he's going to come wide, so he starts out to his left, and Hunt comes right underneath him, and he's right there in the backfield, and Jacobs has nowhere to go.
I gotta see how I can Nah, but I don't even want to do that.
Good play by the second-year pro from Houston Christian. That's Belton in motion. Love steps up and will go. Get some of that yardage back. All of it plus 1. Got 5. Zach Vaughn on the tackle, but now third down and long.
What that is? Photoshop? I don't even know how to Photoshop pictures. Yeah, I don't even know how to Photoshop pictures. I'm gonna have to look that up on YouTube as well. Cause I want to Photoshop my thumbnail, but I think that's what people be doing on. I think that's what people do be doing on YouTube. They be they be photoshopping they thumbnails. Like the people that be working out in drunk.
Love was under pressure again. That brings up fourth down, and now the decision by Matt LaFleur. It's fourth down at 9. It would be a 59-yard field goal try from here, and the offense stays out there.
Winyon Mitchell, he is underneath this route, and there was nowhere really to put that football. This was as good a throw as you could make to give your guy an opportunity. You know, he attempted that one. It's off his hands, and Dobbs, who's got good hands, just not quite.
Hey, yeah, that's what I might do.
They're going for it on fourth down at 9.
Photoshop my videos. I mean, Photoshop my thumbnails.
Protected. Incomplete. It was there, and the pass is incomplete to Bo Melton. The former wide receiver turned into a cornerback, and Reed Blankenship comes up with that ball.
Yeah, I might just do a whatchamacallit. When I get out there, John, I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna see how to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna see how to do it. BRB. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Take snapshots. Yeah. Wait, what? Screenshots?
Or go for it. He went for it. The play was there, and they couldn't make the catch. Underneath for a gain of maybe half a yard. Saquon Barkley at second down for the Eagles up 3.
Yeah, you mentioned Bo Melton. He's gotten more playing time tonight offensively. He's been kind of playing both sides, as you mentioned, as the cornerback position as well as originally at wide receiver. And Matt LaFleur told us coming into this game that he was going to get a little more action, which he has, but just unable to come up with the big play.
Cold and windy night, and Matt LaFleur not willing to try the 59-yarder. What a play. That's Devontae Wyatt. Colby Wooden back there as well. And a loss of 6 on the play. As Barkley is dropped. Good work by this Packers defensive line.
Well, you can see the move here by Wyatt. He stunts and comes underneath it. And so we've seen that from both sides. You know, offensive linemen are expecting to be one place. They stunt the other way, and he gets right up the field. And that's what Jeff Hafley has been wanting to see. He got injured, missed some time, wanted him to get back to the way he was playing before the injury, makes a big play.
Third down and 15. Hurts drops it off for Shipley. Long way to go, and he won't get there. It's fourth down. Javon Bullard made that stop, and so after turning it over on downs, this defense with a good play by Devontae Wyatt, they get a 3-and-out from Philly.
Yeah, Green Bay playing lights out, and you know, offensively for the Eagles, it really tonight has kind of been the way it's gone for them much of this season. It's been boom or bust offensively. They have had a lot of 3-and-outs, and then they have a lot of long drives, and there's not a lot of in between.
That's their third 3-and-out of the game, and they lead the league with the highest percentage of 3-and-outs this season. Hard to believe the kind of firepower they have. Here is a good punt by man, his best of the night, but into the end zone it goes. 58-yarder. Out to the 20 for Jordan Love.
32. I like the Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, we need to get rid of Aaron Rodgers though. I hate this or get another quarterback. Cause Aaron Rodgers ain't it. Alright, appreciate the 11 light. Now I say 12 on y'all land on it. Man, they ain't gonna dry off nobody. We got two quarterbacks. We got two quarterbacks behind Aaron Rodgers, but we don't ever play them. Let them boys get some rep in. Yeah, we got two quarterbacks behind Aaron Rodgers, but they don't ever play him. Me and my Bentley. I'm in my Bentley, me and my youngest son. He too young to understand, but we still having our one-on-one. Ecclesiastes.
Always trying to improve this roster. Jacobs takes it over the left side.
Uh-oh, them boys trying to schizo. Y'all need stack up some wins. Ravens are coming. Man, we need to do something. Aaron Rodgers can't do it. He be playing the whole game. Put the other youngins in there.
I'm thoroughly impressed. Seems like every year around the trade deadline, he makes a move that just makes this team better and gives them a chance.
Love keeps protected and delivers. And that's Melton who just had that drop on fourth down. The flag is down. It's against Philadelphia in the secondary. That was Wicks.
Prior to the pass, holding. Defense number 33. Penalties decline. First down.
I said Melton, that was Wicks who made a catch on that last possession, and now this one, a nice grab for 20.
Yeah, you two need to fix that joint. ASAP, ASAP.
And that's as tough as it gets. As he comes off, here's the grab. Cooper Jean at the bottom, but at the top of the route, there was contact as well with Quinyon Mitchell, but he just plays through it and makes a nice play on the football.
Second catch for Wicks in the ballgame. Here's Jacobs over the right side. One of those acquisitions for Howie Roseman and the Eagles, Jalen Phillips, and he has been busy all night long.
Yeah, he really has, and he gives them a little something. You know, when you think about the Philadelphia Eagles, when they've been at their best, it's been because they've been dominant up front. And to be able to get Jalen Phillips off the trade and put him in the lineup tonight in such a big ball game, you know, he kind of, as he mentioned, he won the lottery this week. He's on a team that's struggling in Miami. He comes here, and he's immediately on a contender, and he's making a difference.
Here go. 319 is up.
Second down and 8. Jacobs with Jalix Hunt, who made that big play the last time the Packers had the football. He's got a sack tonight, Hunt, and then that tackle for a loss that I think pushed Green Bay out of field goal range. A 4-yard loss, and instead of trying a 59-yarder, they went for it and didn't get it. Under 10 seconds to go in the third.
15 minutes left. Foles in the chat. Foles in the chat. Put the Foles in the chat. Toot toot. Man, where this shit at? Hold on real quick. No more. What is it? I'm moving around, they gonna be in my home. The ones you know to be around, not on my side. He back.
One-man rush. This is caught. That is Wicks. And they are going to give him forward progress for a first down.
Well, that's a heck of a catch by Wicks. He comes out of that break, and you know, he's challenged at the top of the route. He's got to lay out as soon as he comes out of his break. I thought it was a pretty generous spot.
We don't need both.
Yeah, I thought when he caught it, he was short.
Yeah, Troy, what they're going to look at there is the moment he has control and he's contacted by a defender, looks right at the line to gain very, very tight.
So it is a first down and a third down conversion for Green Bay. Here's another look. And he's right there on it. And then ends up behind him on the tackle. Here's Jacobs. Good run on first down. And we saw Jacobs, Laurel, walking off at the end of the third quarter, holding the towel up to his arm. What's going on?
Yeah, he had a pretty deep laceration, as you see right there, on his upper right arm. They were able to get some of that bleeding stopped. He also had a cut on his head. They just put a Band-Aid on his head, and he stuffed his helmet back on, ran back out there.
Keep an eye on that on second down and 6. Jacobs has dominated the Packers offense here tonight. Packers going offense here tonight.
Don't be doing that.
Good time for play action.
They do it. Flag on the play. Wide open. Watson makes the catch inside the 15. A flag is down on the far side of the field. It looked like Philadelphia came across early. Was there movement by Green Bay?
Joe, I didn't see any movement by Green Bay. I would assume this is
Illegal
defensive
formation
offside.
for the offense. Number 70 had reported as an eligible receiver and was covered up by a wide receiver. 5-yard penalty. Replay second down.
So Darian
Replay second down.
and when then was covered up, and so that eliminates a 22-yard completion to Watson and is going to bring the ball back to the 40.
Yeah, right here. He's got to get off the line of scrimmage, and so I mean they have the right personnel in there. They're showing run at second and medium, and they go play action, and they get a really nice response from the secondary of the Philadelphia Eagles that opens it up, but just couldn't get a line properly.
Would have been their biggest gain of the night. 22-yarder to Watson is eliminated because of the formation, illegal formation call. Love, incomplete. Mitchell in coverage. And Dobbs the target, no flags.
Yeah, you hear this crowd, they're wanting a flag, but I mean, Quinyon Mitchell, talked about him a little bit earlier. This is a heck of a football player. They nailed it when they drafted him. Here he is at the bottom. You can see the coverage. I mean, he's just stuck right on him. Definitely contact, but I don't know that there was enough there.
Yeah, Troy, I don't think there is. He has a hand on the hip, but he doesn't turn him. I don't see any significant hindrance. I think that's a good job.
So now third down and 11 as a result. Play clock is at zeros. I don't see a flag. And Love, he just has to throw it away. With Phillips right on it. And now it's fourth down, and we'll see what Matt LaFleur wants to do. He's going to bring his punter back on. And this crowd frustrated with what they've seen. That was a big penalty called in that illegal formation.
Yeah, he had a chance for Dobbs here again on the dig route, but what happened is he was working underneath, and Malik Heath and Josh Jacobs, they run into each other as they're trying to run this crossing route. Jacobs in the backfield, you can see in the middle there, they run into each other, and that's where Jordan Love was hoping to go with the football versus that man coverage. A good look and not a bad decision by Love. Just poor execution by the receivers.
Whelan hits it, and this will remain in play. Tackled is Gibson back near the goal line. And now the officials will get together and make sure Green Bay kept that ball out of the end zone. Williams made the tackle. They put the ball down outside the end zone, inside the 1. We'll take a look at it. Right now, the officials trying to get together and make a decision. It was tight. Melton.
So, Troy, that left foot was on the line. The right foot was on the line. He touches the ball while still in the end zone. This is a
Running
touchback.
the field is a touchback as the Green Bay player never reestablished in the field of play before touching the ball. It'll be a touchback at the 20, timeout on the field.
It's a good call. You can see the right foot of Bo Melton on the goal line.
Man, don't even do that. Don't even do them kids like that. God come and take me out this side of the road. I don't wanna live here no more. I move around and they on me in my home. The ones you know to be around, not on my side. Wicks never did. Why would I lie? Big dog, who you got me? No, he tried. I be hating on my when your freaking beard be itching. I'm in a minute, me and my youngest son. He too young to understand, but we still having our one-on-one. Yeah, that gonna be itching when it grow back. I mean, I guess it itch when it's when it's growing. When hair's coming in.
12:46 to go here in Lambeau. It's the Eagles' ball at their own.
Yeah, I'm good though. Yeah, if I shave it, yeah. I'm trying to grow my. I'm trying to make my. I'm trying to grow my beard. Get my beard thick.
Worrying about trade rumors. He said he knew it was a possibility, but just wanted to focus on being present and working on rehabbing after being out week 8. But no denying at times he seemed frustrated with the Eagles' offense this season. But he maintained when asked again this week that he's happy in Philadelphia. He said that he's happy in Philly. He's been saying it all year.
Here is the toss to Barkley over the right side. Nothing as he's forced out by Adrian Cooper. When we talked to Jalen Hurts about A.J. Brown, he said he's a hell of a player and he's here. And that's basically all Jalen really cares about. And I wish we had time to go into the conversation the two of you had, talking about quarterbacks, stats, and this whole notion of just whatever it takes to win. I believe Jalen Hurts when he says, I don't care what the stats are. I just want W's. They lead by 3 here tonight.
Yeah, I do too, Joe. I'm a big fan. I admire the way he plays. And if he leaves this game with a 3-point win, he's going to be the happiest guy in that locker room.
They're down in 7. Has to come out to his left. He finds Barkley. One-on-one and a spin move, and Barkley still rolling. Into Green Bay territory and down near the 36. Carrington Valentine had a shot at him, but no chance to bring down Barkley in the open field.
Well, watch Barkley as he comes out. He starts clapping. He wants the ball. He knows nobody's out there, and he's got some space. And see if he can make something happen. And there it goes. He makes Valentine miss, and he's off and running. You know, those in these types of games, you hang in there long enough, and you just hang in there. Eventually, something is going to break. And when Saquon Barkley has the ball in his hands, it's a good chance it's going to happen with him.
He had 43 yards all night. He gets 41 there, the longest play of the game on either side. Shoulder, pump fake, end zone. It is caught. DeVonta Smith.
Tell me y'all saw that. Tell me y'all saw that.
Really nice route here by DeVonta Smith. There's pressure in the middle, right on Jalen Hurts, and so he's not able to really get into this as much as he would like. But he had one-on-one on the
Hey.
DeVonta Smith has to go make a play on that. First big play of the night.
They get 41 from Saquon Barkley.
He caught that ball too. Too young to understand, but we still having a one-on-one.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world of possibilities. With Venture X, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. And turn all of your purchases into extraordinary trips. Plus, get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels.
Every day I walk into that field, it's like coming home. Whether I'm training, on the road, or underneath those lights, I know I perform my best when I feel my best. That's why I love
2 hours.
the style, feel, and versatility help me find that perfect space between comfort and performance. I feel more balanced, more prepared, and ready to get back out there tomorrow and do it all over.
All right, good night, Amy. Appreciate you for stopping by.
Being Courtyard's official ambassador has opened a new world for me. Now I get to hang out with NFL fans all season long. See you on game day.
Appreciate it, Nico.
Here's a look at that touchdown, and really nice job by DeVonta Smith. He gets up the field. Now it's a little bit unfair. He's one-on-one on the safety, Evan Williams, and it's a ball that's just a slightly underthrown, but yet DeVonta Smith, you know, he's able to go up, and as he so often does, make these contested catches, and it's the first real shot that Jalen Hurts has been able to take down the field, but what, 10-point lead.
He threw that mug on. He threw that mug on the money.
On the return, out of bounds at the 25. Packers ball now down by.
He threw that mug on the money. Talking about something he underthrew it.
So much more than one thing. That question is what inspired me to
No sirree, Bob. He didn't underthrow it.
Let's hear it. Motivate others through insurance and financial services.
Here on Packers.
At their 25, they start with Jacobs. Davis makes the stop after a gain of 3. Let's go to Laura.
Well, Joe, Romeo Dobbs is questionable to return with a chest injury. Remember, these Packers are without Tucker Kraft, Matthew Golden. Now Romeo Dobbs in the locker room right now.
So the ranks are getting thin on the outside. They do have Watson. There is a pass caught for a first down by Melton. And then drop on 4th down, but makes this grab for 11 and a first down.
Well, you look at it as they hurry up, and you would expect that a little under 10 minutes to go, but they're down 2 possessions, and they got to get rolling.
Here's Jacobs. Nice gain on first down. Jihad Campbell, the rookie from Alabama, first-round pick, made the stop after a gain of 6.
The receiving core, as we know, coming in, you mentioned Joe Matthew Golden. He's not playing that. No Romeo Dobbs, and he's one of those guys that can create separation, get open, and it allows Vic Fangio to add a little extra help over to Christian Watson.
Here's a catch. Williams, and the rookie is spun down by Adoree Jackson with a gain of just 2.
Boy, Adoree Jackson, he comes up and he makes a nice play, and if he doesn't, there was a lot of room. I mean, that could have turned into a big play, a lot like what we saw from Saquon Barkley.
First down. Strong run by Josh Jacobs right up the middle. And remember, they're playing without Elton Jenkins, their 2-time Pro Bowl center.
As Sean Ryan is taking over a gain of 8. And the Eagles, as you would expect, they're playing more coverage. They're going to protect the deep ball, and they're going to make Jordan Love be patient with the ball, and there's going to be opportunity to run it, but the Big Fangio's fine with them running the football as long as they don't give up the big run.
See these safeties back deep here. Catch is made, and out of the backfield it was Emmanuel Wilson. A gain of 2.
This is where you really miss a guy like Tucker Kraft, Joe, because, when you get coverage like that on your outside receivers, you need somebody who can work the middle of the field, and his ability to do that, and then, of course, yards after the catch.
2nd and 8. Love out of the reach of Melton. 3rd down and 8. This is the 5th time Green Bay has crossed midfield. 4th time they've done it in a row,
and yet they're still shut out. That was pretty remarkable when you look at the 2 losses that they had to Cleveland and then Carolina last week. And defensively, you give up 13 points and 16 points, and you lose those games. That's not supposed to happen. And now, you hold the Eagles to 10 points, and it's a 2-possession game with 7 minutes to play.
Brandon Graham is back. Lured him out of retirement. He's on the field. He's played 6 snaps tonight. 3rd down and 8. Sideline. First down. That's Wicks, who's been busy in this second half, and a little bit of traction for this Packer offense. Gain of 10.
They're still playing the coverage, but they're soft on the outside. Kind of this shell look that gives Wicks an easy completion, and these safeties are deep, and there is opportunity in the middle of the field if you get somebody down the middle.
Little pop pass to Savion Williams, and there's nowhere to go. Got half a yard. Well played by this Eagles defense, and Brandon Graham was the guy who got through.
Yes, he was. He's seen a little football in his day. Here in his 16th year, and he wasn't fooled at all. They're expecting him to crash and come down. Instead, he comes up the field, and he's right there to disrupt the play. That's a great awareness on his part.
207th game, most for an Eagle. Retired after the Super Bowl win. This is his first game back active. Long coming on. A blitz. Backpedaling in the throw. Out of the reach for a flag. Musgrave with Campbell.
Pass interference. Defense number 30. Spot foul. Automatic first down.
Jahad Campbell with pass interference.
Restricting Musgrave, who was going up for the throw. That's a good call. They got the look to give him a shot to Musgrave. Campbell, who's really played well as a rookie, they've had to rely on him a lot. He's going to be a heck of a player. He's done a lot of good things. Coverage is one of the things that he really excels at, but had to try to keep him from making a big play on the football, but they got the penalty.
21-yard penalty. First time Green Bay's been inside the red zone. Here's Jacobs. He broke a couple of tackles. Jahad Campbell, who was guilty of the pass interference, makes the stop. And this was a problem for Green Bay in their loss to Carolina. They were 1 for 5, scoring touchdowns inside the red zone. Here they are with a second down at 3, trailing by 10.
Yeah, big possession right here. This impacts a lot, whether or not they're able to get a touchdown or if they have to try to settle for 3.
Jacobs bends it back and fights his way for the touchdown. Wow.
That's just great tough running by Josh Jacobs. And he's in. He is in. I mean, he earned every yard he got on that drive. Well, they needed it, too.
What an answer by Green Bay after that Philadelphia touchdown. And the extra point by McManus to make it a 3-point game. Brandon, his third game back, has been bothered by a strained quad on his kicking leg. Good snap, good hold, good kick, 3-point game.
That boy Josh Jacobs tough. You know the ones will be around, not on my side. Definitely caught it just in time. I'm in that Bentley, me and my youngest son. He too young to understand, but we still having our 101. Too young to understand, but we still having our 101. When you speak the truth thugger, and when you playing dumb. ain't gonna kill.
Picture we do in the NFC. It's the end of week 10. And these right now would be the 2 and 3 seeds in the NFC. Everybody looking up at Seattle. We can talk about what's gone on in Seattle for quite a bit with Sam Donald, the way he's swinging it around. He's been impressive, and here is a return by Gibson. Cannot get to the 30. Time now for our game recap is brought to you by Voya. Saquon Barkley, 41 yards after that spin. And then the 36-yarder to Devontae Smith. First touchdown of the game. The pass interference call against Johanna King. Johnson is back for Philadelphia. Back in at right tackle. And Fred Johnson, their jumbo package is out there. An extra offensive lineman. And shooting up from the secondary, Evan Williams. And a loss of 2 on a handoff to Barkley.
And it didn't fool Evan Williams. I mean, he's anticipating the run. You're going to see he's got depth at the snap, and here he comes. There's an open lane. He goes and takes it, makes a good tackle. You don't see that a lot on Saquon Barkley. A lot of times he'll make that first guy miss. The great ones usually do, but that is tough to do. What Evan Williams just did against Barkley.
Yeah, they found a good player in Evan Williams, 4th-round pick from Oregon last year. That's his 2nd tackle for a loss in the game. Hurts keeps Goddard, didn't have his head around, and Keyshawn Nixon was there for good measure. 3rd down and 12.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if Keyshawn Nixon got a hand on the ball or not, but that's a great play on his part. And just look at it here. Yeah, just got out a little bit quick, and as you mentioned, Goddard just wasn't quite ready. A big 3rd down here. Got momentum right now. Crowd back into this ball game. What's Kevin Patillo going to dial up to give him a chance?
Parsons rushing off the middle. He's picked up. Sideline shot to Devontae Smith. Big first down. Working against Keyshawn Nixon, 16 yards on 3rd and 12.
Well, you see Devontae Smith, he's able to get Nixon turned. Nixon's wanting to jump on it, but the threat of him going by him is what created the separation. Nixon was anticipating that Smith was going to come out of the route, but he sold it just enough as though he might go vertical. All the difference in the world, just great execution. That's a big-time throw and a big-time catch.
16 yards on 3rd and 12. Mark that one down. Here's Barkley. Evan Williams in to make the tackle, a gain of 3. With under 5 to go.
Now, Philadelphia has been really good tonight overall on 3rd down, and none bigger than that last one. Able to take more time off this clock.
All 3 timeouts left on each side, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, Matt LaFleur wondering if his offense is going to get another opportunity with a chance.
Barkley cuts back, tripped up, short of first down yardage. He got 5. Under 4 to go, 3rd down.
Tell if there was a trip. Yeah, there sure was.
Yeah, that's Parsons.
They didn't catch it. Great vision by Barkley getting in the hole.
Yeah, I agree, guys. He intentionally sticks his leg out, makes contact with the runner. That's a trip. Should have been called. Unfortunate miss.
And now with the play clock down at 5. The Eagles, 3rd and 2, will use a timeout.
You see Nick there the
Ooh, tush push.
don't get it. What does Nick Sirianni do on fourth down?
Two backs in there. They hand it to the outback. That's Barkley, and he's got it the old-fashioned way. And a gain of 5, and the clock continues to run. And you saw Matt LaFleur look up at the scoreboard thinking about when he's going to start using his timeouts.
Pretty remarkable. Lane Johnson coming back into this lineup, and you can only imagine the pain that he's in. Just fighting his way through it, trying to do what he can to help this team close it out.
Got his left ankle rolled up on in the first half. Had to go in, back out he comes. And he's joined on that offensive line by Fred Johnson. Extra man out there. Fulfilling. Here's Barkley. Diving forward, and that'll be the first time out. Taken by Green Bay. They've got 2 remaining. 2:33 left. Second down for the Eagles, leading by 3 when we come back.
Hey, 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 hey. Too young to understand, but we still having our one-on-one. Little Chihuahua. And then another bill on my iPhone.
Year-round effort by the NFL to honor, empower, and connect with our nation's service members, veterans, and their families. And this time each year, the NFL reinforces our support and gratitude to those who have served and to those who continue to serve. Visit NFL.com/salute to learn more. A nice moment at the end of the first half. Michael Parsons thanking military members on his way off the field. 2nd and 8, that's Micah. Hurts keeps. Chased by Parsons. And Hurts has to throw away.
That's a good play by Micah Parsons. If he's not able to keep Hurts from getting outside the pocket, he's got a little room to run, or he certainly puts a threat on the defense. But there's not many people on this field that can outrun Micah Parsons. The speed that he has, Hurts has the angle. He would outrun most people, but not Micah. That's an excellent job. So they were going to try to pick something up. High percentage pass, keep the clock running, but Hurts wasn't able to because of the pursuit of Michael Parsons. As good as this defense has been, it doesn't matter. This is the only thing that matters now is them giving their offense an opportunity. Play clock at 1.
Extra man on the rush. That ball may have been tipped, and it's incomplete. Smith the target, Valentine in coverage, and it's 4th and 8. And another back-to-back plays that stops the clock with incomplete passes as this ball just came out funny. Kind of wobbling out to the sideline.
I think, Valentine was playing it so aggressively. I don't think that Hurts wanted to take any chances with it.
4th and 8, they leave their offense out there. Maybe to draw Green Bay offside.
Cannot imagine they're going to go for it.
Analytics says this is a clear punt situation. And now timeout.
Offense number 1. 5-yard penalty. What's down?
Well, they didn't even get the chance to draw Green Bay or try to draw Green Bay offside. They will. Packers down by 3. Keyshawn Nixon waiting for the punt from Braden Mann. We've seen a couple of good ones, a couple of bad ones tonight. End over end and a fair catch by Nixon at the 10. Well, here you go. If you're Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers, you've got a chance. The ball's sitting at their own 10, and they've got to get into field goal range here down by 3.
Well, just like I said about the defense, it doesn't matter how good you've been. When the game's on the line, if you're going to be a great defense, you got to make the play. And now it doesn't matter how tough it's been and how inept overall this offense has been. Now this is all that matters. I mean, Jordan Love has a chance to erase all of that by putting together a drive. The first thing he's got in mind is trying to get into field goal range, but they're certainly hoping for a lot more than that.
This game right here is
Four-man rush, incomplete to start this drive with Vince the target. Green Bay came into this game.
big dog who?
A loss to the Carolina Panthers here at home.
You didn't even know he tried.
Don't lose many back-to-back home games, just twice since 2018. And they trailed by 3 here with 2:15 to go, 2 timeouts.
It just gets something going. They still got the 2-minute warning, but get something going and get a little momentum and rhythm to where you can get back on the line of scrimmage with that first down.
Here's a pass incomplete for Melton. And with pressure on Jordan Love coming around the edge, Nolan Smith. And that brings up 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, because they had a chance. And Nolan Smith, he's going to come underneath. They run a stunt, and he comes all the way from the outside. Nobody really able to pick him up. And you see how Love double clutches it, but not able to make a good throw because there was nobody there on Melton.
Again, Bo Melton,
Low scoring game.
quarterback back to receiver because of injuries. 3rd down and 10. They fake the handoff. Love floats it. He's got Watson. And there is that first down. And there is the 2-minute warning.
Interesting play action. Now nobody's anticipating they're going to run the football.
2-minute warning. That boy tried to snatch that ball out his hand. Give me that ball. Give me that ball. Big dog, whoop. Whoop. Woof, woof. Never did fall out love.
ESPN, one of the stars of the game, will join me out here in the cold on the field. We'll take you inside the winning locker room. We'll hear from the quarterbacks and the coaches as well. This week started, fellas, with a 10-7 game. Here we are, 10-7 again. We'll see if it ends up that way. Joe, Troy, back to you.
Yeah, it's been a defensive struggle. Couple of touchdowns in this fourth quarter, and 2 minutes remaining.
I'm in that Bentley, me and my youngest son, honey.
Extra man on the rush. That was a perfect play as Jacobs, they were setting it up for him.
Come on.
After Love, and they couldn't complete it.
Well, I'm not sure what Josh Jacobs was doing. He didn't turn the right way. You can see as he comes through the line and what he does. And normally when you leap to the left, as he starts to move, you would just go to the flat. I'm not sure exactly what he was thinking. He's done this so many times, but if he just runs to the flat and looks,
I mean, that was a chance for a huge play. I mean, there was nobody out in front of him and Zach Vaughn right behind him. Second down and 10. Vick is bringing pressure. Pass is through the hands of Wicks. Remember, this Green Bay offense does not have Tucker Kraft, Matthew Golden, and right now Romeo Dobbs, who was questionable to return with a chest injury. So they are thin on the outside trying to get it downfield.
they had an opportunity as well. You got Wicks who's coming across. They hit this earlier, and then Christian Watson is coming underneath that. Got a chance, really, for both those guys. You know, could have been a little bit of an easier.
They're probably finna go into overtime.
championship. Ended up
11:15.
on the recovery.
What it is?
Run, it didn't work.
How long we been on here? 3 hours?
Sunday Football is back this year featuring Monsters Inc., a real-time animated Monday Night Football game between the Eagles and Chargers December 8th on ESPN2 and other platforms. So that was the game right there, at least for the moment. Green Bay does have 2 timeouts remaining with the ball sitting at the Green Bay 39.
Yeah, so if they make the stop, the Packers could get the ball back. I mean, it would force Sirianni to make a decision as to what he wants to do on 4th down, but he's got to make the stop first.
A good start. Timeout Green Bay. As Barkley is tackled by Colby Quick.
2.
With a minute 21 to go, a 2-yard pickup.
2.
As we look at the night for Jalen Hurts. 3rd down and 10, able to extend the play, use his legs, and find Shifter. This was early. He scrambled with Micah Parsons coming off the edge. Turned that into a positive play. And their stars showed up for back-to-back big plays. The catch and run by Barkley, and then the 36-yarder to Devontae Smith.
Yeah, it was a defensive battle throughout this game, and just a couple of plays that separated it. Go back to that 4th down. Have no issue with Josh Jacobs getting the football.
I think it been 3 hours.
Pick that up.
Here is Barkley. He cuts upfield. He got a yard. That's it. Timeout Green Bay. They're out of timeouts.
Not to mention it didn't matter because they didn't line up properly anyway. Make one more stop here on 3rd down. See what Sirianni then he likes to do, but there is still hope for the Green Bay Packers.
Jalen Phillips has been involved, to say the least. Right in there for the Eagles' new team, and Brandon Graham. BG or the OG, they bring him back. Game number 207 as a Philadelphia Eagle, unretired. And he was out on the field trying to get back into game shape.
It was. I thought he was pretty good on television for those weeks that he was doing that. And, you know, I think he's just one of those guys, you know, he obviously has been with the organization so long, has done so much, has had such a decorated career. But a guy who's so highly regarded and respected within the locker room, it's good to see him back and make a few plays.
They're down at 7. No timeouts left for the Packers. Barkley got a yard. That's it. And now the clock will wind. We're now into 4th down and long. 4th and 6. We'll see what Nick Sirianni wants to do.
They let this thing run down first. Then we'll find out.
And their offense out there. Do you punt? Can't kick the field goal. You go for it. You've got plenty of time to make that decision. You've got 2 timeouts if they want to use one. Play clock at 9. And the timeout.
33 seconds.
Philadelphia coming off their bye. They have a home game on Sunday night against the Lions coming up.
33 seconds.
At home against Chicago, at the Chargers on Monday Night Football, and a home game against the Raiders. They had their bye week last week, and they had a good rest, and they watched Dallas lose, the Giants lose, the Commanders lose, Detroit lost, these Green Bay Packers lost. And you look at the NFC East with the injuries and the concussions.
Shout out to Nico. Shout out to Amy. Shout out to Nick. Shout out to the Street Elements. Shout out to
Well, if he's just going to, I don't know what he's going to do. This is surprising to me, but
Pablo. Shout out to
can't believe they're going for it here on 4th down.
John.
Airs it out. A.J. Brown. It is broken up. And the play made by Valentine. And now, because they went for it, there's 27 seconds left, but there's
Shout out to Nick.
got good field position.
Shout out to Pablo. Shout out to Jelly Bean.
I don't know. I don't know what the thinking was here. You stopped the clock. Could have ran it down and
Squid. Shout out to Squid. Hey, shout out to my Byrex, man.
Last September. That means getting
Bro, they don't going into overtime. Watch.
his career long is 61, the former Denver Bronco.
at 25 yards, they've got a chance.
No timeouts. Pressure on Love. Who airs it out for Watson. Incomplete, broken up, and well covered. It's the rookie safety Makuba back there.
20.
Oh man, this is one Jordan Love wants back. He's got Christian Watson, and he's just got to throw it all the way to the other side of the field. Instead, he leads him up the field, but if he throws it more towards the boundary, then Christian Watson, with his speed, is able to run and go get it. He can go adjust, but let him up the field. I mean, that was a golden opportunity that puts him right there in field goal range immediately.
Now 20 seconds remain, no timeouts. Love fires. He's got his man. Catch made by Bo Melton. Game clock under 10. And the clock is stopped with 5 seconds.
Well, they get to at least attempt it. What is it, 65, 64 yards?
Well, you can hear the wind hitting the microphones down on the field. They're going to place the ball after the catch by Melton at the 46. So this is 64 yards. It would be the longest field goal ever made at Lambeau on a cold, windy night.
The wind blowing too.
A strained quad, the timeout is taken by Philadelphia to add a little bit more pressure.
That's just pretty amazing. I'm not sure what was going through Nick Sirianni's mind.
Well, they snapped it. McManus just had a free kick, and it was short.
30 seconds.
So McManus gets a chance just to air it out, but it was well after the timeout. I think that's what Nick Sirianni said. Like, why
Yeah, they gonna be sick. Yeah, Packer definitely gonna be sick.
To your point, it's not a foul. The referee usually, after he stops the play, will go in to prevent that type of kick from happening. But he took advantage of the opportunity. It's legal.
And it was just short. It's a 64-yard try to tie the ball game.
Well, now you bring Jordan Love back on the field.
Well, they know now that, that's too long. Can you get a play to the sideline and take a little bit off the field goal try? Or are we just in Hail Mary time?
Well, they're soft on the outside. I mean, you can, right here, this is short side of the field. You can take something quick.
And it's thrown out of bounds. 2 seconds remain.
2 seconds.
He brings Love back to the sideline. The field goal unit will come on. Brandon McManus, who's been dealing with that strained right quad. We talked to him. He said that this is the first week the quad has felt semi-healthy. And again, this would be the longest field goal made in Lambeau Field history. Three misses over the last 2 games for McManus. Here we go.
Hey, yo, he missed. GG's. I can hear Pat now. I can hear Packers now.
Come together in midfield. They went for it on 4th down. The Eagles did, and they lived to tell.
I can hear Pat now. They don't.
I'm not sure either coach feels real good about this. Sirianni.
Well.
Be answering a lot of questions. questions about that decision on fourth down.
All right, chat. Appreciate y'all for stopping by and chilling with your boy. We'll be back tomorrow with the workout stream. If I don't go to the gym, I'm gonna be at the same spot. But make sure y'all hit that like and sub button, man. I think we were pushing 3 hours. I think we were pushing 3 hours. Alright, for sure, John. We out of there. We out of there. We out of there.